this young man has been featured thoroughly here on Put On and Put Out.
Okay.
And like I said, out of everybody that I feature on this show, fits from him are always the most, like I said, the opinion is always the most divided.
Okay.
How we feel about Fabolous. How we feel about this fit for Fabolous?
If you know me, King, I'm gonna say put on.
Put on for Fab.
I'm gonna say put on.
Okay.
I think.
Tell us why, bro.
For me, like I said, talking about like them accents, I love how like the green, how he brought that green out. It's the same type of green, and you know, with those type of unique colors, it's a little hard to, you know, really mesh that together, especially without doing too much. I liked how the blue and the purple floated on its own, but it was able to support as well. You know, casual black shirt, good chain pieces on, street family. Look like we got a rock chain on in there, Rockefeller chain. So
signed to Def Jam.
Yeah.
One of Jay-Z's first moves that he made before he left, I think Def Jam as their president, was making sure that he got Fab for his 06 album. I forgot the name of it.
Right, man. But good frames as well. I'm gonna put that on, man.
Put on for Fab.
It's not as out there as Fab can be, and you know, it's not. I think we do have a reputation of like Fab throwing that on. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. I tell people all the time, because people be commenting like I'm just Fab's biggest hater, which is the furthest thing from the truth. I can rap Fab verses word for word, and I ain't talking about no albums. I'm talking about some mixtape shit.
Come on.
But with that being stated, as I said, when we was coming up, like our age group, Fab was the guy, one of them at least.
Yeah.
You know, like, especially, like I said, the throwbacks with the matching forces and everything like that. Fab was a different dude when it came to the fashion. Like I say, he was one of my early inspirations. I say it proudly.
Yeah, man. So this definitely get that essence of like when he had that label. And, you know, before he started going, like, being too eclectic, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's a lot of Fab fits now where he's, like, trying to push those parameters because he already there, but, like, you know, sometimes it's a little too much that he got on. But I think this was just enough for my guy.
I respect it, and I'll say this again. When it comes to hip-hop fashion, very few people are as consistent, as I would even say charismatic, as experimentative as Fab is, for as long as he's done it. So say what you ever, whatever about Fab, and I know y'all gonna get at me in my comments. When it come down to the fashion game, Fab has done this at a high level as far as the 4 or 5 characteristics I just mentioned for about 20 years now.